Hi, my name is Elle. I'm a cross-stitch artist and designer here on TikTok, and welcome to the weekly wrap-up. Side note, am I still allowed to call it the weekly wrap-up when I haven't done one of these since December 3rd? Let me know. Since it has been so long since I've done one of these, I have a lot to catch you guys up on what I have been doing. So first up, I want to say we did finish Raichu that we were stitching during our live stream, and we did start on Charmander. Look how tiny and cute he's gonna be. I'm so excited. Another thing I've been working on for quite a while and I finally got finished up is making some bookmarks for my kiddos. So now all I have to do is add the backing and blanket stitch all the way around to get these finished up so that I can give them to them. We did a random tapestry live a couple of weeks ago, and I did get a bunch of this blue filled in here for Polywhirl, but that's really all that I've done on this in several months now. The holidays have been rough and I have been really burned out. Since December, I have made a whole bunch of new patterns. The newest ones that you will see in the shop are, I was commissioned to do both male and female forms of Indeedee, as well as the ones that were released on February 1st. So that was the Alolan Vulpix, Galarian Ponyta, and Dratini. Lapras was already in the shop, but it was added to the list for our Pokemon of the Month Club, or the Patterns of the Month Club, rather. So that was included in the Patterns of the Month Club this month. And I also went and made shiny versions for all of the ones that were released in February. The February Kit of the Month is Alolan Vulpix. So if you are part of the Kit of the Month Club, I will be starting those this week. I'm hoping to get them out by the end of the week. I only have one more spot left in the Kit of the Month Club. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe look into that. I have finished so many books since our last little check-in, so I'm gonna kind of rapid fire them. I finished Unmasking Autism by Devon Price. I finished The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. XOXO by Axie Oh. Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail by Ashley Herring Blake. Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien, Anne's House of Dreams by L.M. Montgomery, and The Queer Principles of Kit Webb by Sebastian. And that was just what I finished in the month of December. In January, I also read Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst, Bookshops and Bonedust by Travis Baldree, Desperate Measures by Katee Robert, The Night and Its Moon by Piper CJ, and Iris Kelly Doesn't Date by Ashley Herring Blake. And then this month already, I have finished The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. I am currently in the middle of several books. I'm in the middle of The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien, which I'm reading out loud to my own little hobbits. I'm in the middle of The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. Normally, Rogue Potato will be reading me a book out loud, but because he's been traveling so much for work, I'm actually reading this one out loud to him. So I'll audio record one chapter at a time and send it to him, usually about a chapter a day, and then he can listen to him when he has time, when he's done on site for the day and stuff like that. And then my current Bookopoly book is 7 Black Diamonds by Melissa Marr. That one has been on my TBR for a really long time. I used to read a lot of Melissa Marr, like when I was a teen. So this like feels a little weird coming back to her. I'm not sure if I'm super into it or not. Like I'm not sure if it's hooking me, but we'll get through it. We'll see. I might not continue the series if I'm not crazy about it. Anyway, ADHD Gremlin projects. So I have been working on this piece for the last week or two. This is going to be a birthday present for Rogue Potato. His birthday's not for a couple of months, but since he's out of town, I've been working on it. So as you can see, I'm only halfway done with the beading. I don't normally do embroidery. Let me tell you, I don't like the specialty stitches. I have such a hard time with any of the fill stitches. I just don't have the patience for it. But this is entirely back stitching, and I can do back stitching. I do cross stitch. I can do back stitching. So I decided to tackle this project and I am loving how it's turning out. You guys, it's so pretty and like, it's so sparkly and I really hope he likes it. And also if he doesn't like it, I'm just gonna just take it for myself and put it on my own wall somewhere if he ends up not liking it. But I actually think this is very much his vibe. I think he's really gonna like it. And yes, I did decide to use the moth needle minder on this project because that felt super fitting. So the other thing I've been dedicating kind of a lot of time to this past month is I am starting a new book journal, and I'm trying to do a little bit more of like sort of the art journaling, scrapbooking feel to it rather than just using it to track my stats. Like I am going to be tracking my stats as well, but I also kind of want to make like pretty pages and stuff. So this is my January page that I put together. And I don't actually have like a lot of scrapbooking supplies, so I'm having to get a little bit creative. So these are the book covers of the books that I read in the month of January that I just printed off the internet. These are literally pictures that I printed off and colored in myself. And then like just a little bit of scrapbooking paper. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And then I also want to make a spread for each of the books that I've read. So this one's not completely done yet. This was the first book of the year of Fire and Stars. And so again, I'm just printing pictures and things off of Pinterest and off the internet. This space is left open on purpose. I'm going to be adding my review here. I am waiting for, I did order like the little star rating stickers. And so those should be coming, I think on like Monday or Tuesday. And so then I will like add that in here and then write my review in for this book. And then I will be moving on and doing the rest of the books, because that's as far as I've gotten so far, guys. Anyway, that has been a lot of what I've been working on, is book related stuff this month. Because I've been so burned out on like crafting stuff. I've needed to take a little bit of a break. And I kind of go through this every winter where like I just get burned out on stuff that I have been working on, and I need to take a break and do something completely different for a little while. But I am starting to come back. I am starting to be more in the mood for cross stitching and stuff like that again. So I'm hoping to get back into that a little bit more, and be dedicating more of like my personal time to actually sitting down and cross stitching for me, and not just during our live streams. Speaking of live streams, I do go live on Wednesdays and Sundays at 7:30 Eastern time for Chaos Kittens and Crafting, which means if you're seeing this on Sunday, which is the day I'm posting it, I will be live tonight. And I hope to see you there. It's a chaotically good time. We have a ton of fun. Usually people are joining me in crafting, but if you're not, you're welcome to just hang out and chat and stuff too. Like it's chaos. Come join the chaos crew. It's a good time. Anyway, I'm going to try and do better about making regular weekly wrap-up videos again. So if you remember from before, tell me in the comments, what have you been working on? Hop over there, let me know what you've been working on, because it's been a while and I miss you guys. So let's catch up. I want to cheer you guys on. Let's go.